Conscientiousness describes a trait in people of doing what they do carefully and attentively. The opposite of conscientiousness would be rushing things, doing things sloppily, not thinking things all the way through and making mistakes. The more I've been involved in the working world after school, the more I've realized that this trait is a lot more important to develop than I gave it credit for when I was younger. I wish, instead of trying my hardest to be the first person in class to get the answer, I'd worried more about making sure the answer I got was correct every single time. Studying psychology has made me painfully aware of just how flawed our minds can be, and I've seen all sorts of flavors of weird errors people make from grading the papers of hundreds of smaller humans. So often, it's easy to confuse someone who's unusually conscientious for someone who's intellectually gifted. It's that much of a superpower. In a game as fast-paced as Splatoon, you don't always have time in the moment to consider a play carefully, but the conscientious player does sit down after the match, now that there's less time pressure, and think about whether the decisions they made were the ones they want to turn into habits. The trait also pays off in a big way out of game, helping you build a team, keep the team to a schedule, show up to practice on time, remember and hold the team to their goals, design better game plans, basically everything but the actual moving and shooting. It can even help in emotional aspects of the game. If you're making a mistake in your decision making, but you keep shrugging it off as, I'm just playing bad, and you never take the time to diligently consider what that means or how to fix it, you'll keep playing bad. That can be frustrating and lead you to tilt more easily, whereas a diligent player will be more likely to find solutions when something's not going their way and start fixing those mistakes sooner. Because they're more likely to catch those mistakes, considering them diligently, there will be fewer situations that will seem overwhelming and cause distress or anger. This is something I really appreciate about my teammates. Their first impulse when something goes wrong is to ask questions about what went wrong, to carefully and calmly figure out what needs to change. It engages a part of our brains that negative emotions would otherwise shut down. I'm enjoying the game more for it, and I want to encourage you as a player and as a person to develop this in yourself, however naturally it happens to come to you.